Good morning. Nice to see you, Scarlett. You look great. Why did you come to this appointment to see me?
Well, honestly, I'm a little embarrassed to be talking about it.
I can understand some conversations are difficult, but I want you to know that everything that you say in this appointment is confidential, completely confidential, unless you are thinking of harming yourself, or someone is harming you, or you're going to harm somebody else.
Well, that makes this a little easier then. I've been having pain when I'm having sex.
Oh, so you're having sexual relationships, and how many partners have you had?
I've had a few, I'm not sure the exact number.
Can you estimate the number of men you've had relationships with?
Probably around 15 men and 3 women.
So you're having sexual relationship with both genders. And during this time, have you been using condoms or protection?
I'm on birth control, but whenever we have sex, it kind of just, condoms don't happen.
And not using condoms, I want you to understand, put you at risk for getting sexually transmitted disease such as chlamydia, HIV, AIDS, gonorrhea. That may be the situation we're dealing with concerning your pain. Were you in a monogamous relationship with any of these partners at the time of your sexual activity?
One a few weeks ago, but we broke up soon after we had sex the first time.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Why were you not in a relationship with the rest of them? If I may suggest, it's a lot safer in the long run if both you and your partner are committed to each other.
My first ever partner wasn't consensual, and I guess after that it just wasn't a big deal to me.
I can see how this would change your view in relationships. And did you report this abuse to the authorities?
Yeah, about 3 months ago.
And after this report, did you receive any therapy?
No, soon after my father was arrested, I was put into a group home, but I refused the offer of a therapist.
I think that having a session with a therapist might help you work out your emotional turmoil. And did you say the abuser was your father?
Yes.
I could understand that will cause a lot of mental and physical trauma. And now that the pain you're experiencing, would you mind explaining the type of pain? Is it burning, itching, or stinging?
Well, whenever I start to have sex, I get kind of panicky, a little shaky and sweaty. And then when I actually do, it feels like someone's reached up inside me and just squeezes.
Ooh, that sounds horrible. Well, Scarlett, I think I can help you, but first I'm going to have to do some tests. But at the same time, it would be very helpful for you, I think, if you would see a psychologist. And here's a card, and the name is Dr. Pratt. She's excellent, and she deals with a lot of situations like this. And would you be willing to see her and get some help during these rough times?
Yes, I think it might be a good idea now. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that was great. So we use a constructive feedback model called the hamburger approach. I will tell you what you did well, that is a garnish. I will tell you what needs improvement, and that is the meat. And I will tell you my overall opinion of the experience, and that is the bun. So starting with the garnish. You were very open to talking to Scarlett about her sexual past, and you right away mentioned confidentiality, which helps her open up to you. You were very kind to her, and you suggested that Scarlett go see a psychologist and gave her a great warm handoff that made her want to go see the psychologist you suggested to her. Now to the meat. You used a few words and terminology that aren't really used in everyday conversation, so it might be a little hard for some people to understand. So words such as monogamous, contraceptives, might be a little hard for some other people to understand. Also, you right away assumed that she was only in a relationship with men, not men and women, or just women, which she was, so it made Scarlett a little uncomfortable. You also told her that she should only be in monogamous relationships, which also made Scarlett feel a little bit uncomfortable, more like you were giving her advice, not so much giving her the feedback that she needs for her diagnosis. Now to the bun. Overall, the appointment ran really smoothly, and Scarlett was extremely comfortable talking to you about her sexual past, which she's not normally comfortable talking to people with, and she just really felt like she got something from the appointment.
Thank you very much. This feedback was very helpful.